during the holidays, we obviously typically see the advice of it's just one day, it's just one holiday, do whatever you want and get back on track tomorrow, which I think is well-intentioned advice because we don't want people, stressing having their aunt's, dessert that they bring every year. But like we're talking about here with, say, this vacation stuff, I think that can actually feed into the all or nothing cycle even more. So, I had mentioned, like I said, prior to us recording, how I love when I see you post content about that because I don't think a whole lot of people do it. I don't really see that on my feed, whether it is during the holidays, whether it's, the summer and people are talking about vacations. A lot of it is that huge emphasis on it's just a week, do whatever, your plan will be waiting for you. I'm like maybe not the greatest mindset for a lot of people to have who already struggle with extremes.
Yeah, the way I think about it is the choices that I make on a daily basis are because I want to feel my best. Why would I go on vacation for a week and be like, I'm on vacation. I don't need to do any of these things. I don't want to feel good. It's like that is definitely that fast track towards feeling like crap. And when you were talking about being on vacation and getting a couple of days in and just feeling it adds up quick. And we, on our most recent vacation, met so many people that had been there a few days and were already like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I have, this many more days to go. I don't know if I can do it because they're just eating and drinking whatever. And I'm like, I totally resonate with that because that was me a couple of years prior. Like by the middle of the week, you're already just feeling so not good. And yeah, the whole thing about like it's just one day. Yes, it is always just one day. One day is never going to make or break your progress. However, it definitely feeds that all or nothing mentality because you go into a holiday just because you're putting mashed potatoes, your grandma's favorite pie, and whatever else on your plate, does that mean that you can't make any other great decisions? Does that mean that you can't still potentially stay within your calories for the day if that's a goal of yours? Like, you have to take ownership. And with every single day, I mean, we have so much more control than we like to believe. And holidays just get like hyped up so much because I think people they haven't spent enough time in maintenance and they haven't practiced flexibility enough. And so they immediately think of, oh my gosh, well, I might be a little more sedentary than usual today, or I'm going to eat more food than I usually do. I'm automatically going to be off track and I have to just say, screw it for the whole day. And I hate that because I think that you can come out of a holiday feeling so good and proud of yourself just by being intentional with certain things.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Again, every time I see you post around the holidays, I'm like, yes, I wish way more people had this stuff on their feed.
I know
Michaela, one of the
you don't
last,
see it as
yeah,
much.
yeah, no, no. And again, I think it's well intentioned because, we talk to people who, often really stress themselves out about like, is one day going to set me back or, I'm afraid to have this thing. Is this, I'm off track, all this stuff. So I think it's a well intentioned message that a lot of people need to hear. But like we keep saying, they're somewhere in the middle.